Blessed afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode number 445. So 445 na for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst the challenges of our present time. Brewing Live is a community service of CACC Republic, the home of certified CACC life coaches and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. And we are now brewing Wellness Connection, and we are doing Radical Healing series for the month of September. And today's live streaming is dubbed as Mental Preparedness Using Mental Models. This live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines. Our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all of our coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in the corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and also authentically. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. As you see the value of what we are providing as an organization, I would like for you to, share some appreciation in there. Use and send us some stars in there or some love gifts to bank transfer. Just check on the caption of this video the bank info and the GCash account if that is something that you're seeing value in what we're doing, as we continue along and serving other people and really putting, valuable content in the space. That is something that's really our heart for to be able to, connect with more people in the digital space. For Decap Copy experience, visit Decap Copy Republic inside Pioneer Center Compound, Pioneer Road Corner, Brixton, and United Streets. That is in Capitolio, Pasig City. And we are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on a Sundays to Thursday, but we're closed on a Friday. And we are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like sausage platters, waffles, bagels, cakes. We have milkshakes as well and coffee-based drinks. We're also helping individuals to make the therapeutic lifestyle changes with our line of plant-based meals. Yeah, natural fruit. We have keto products. We have sugar replacements and insulin, organic wine and tea. Today, I cooked the tofu. Ayan, they have a tofu in there that's super, super jam-packed. So if you want to create a tofu sisig, it's something that you can do in there. I post that in my timeline, by the way. So I cook that for the family. If you just want to transition a little bit and reduce some of the meats in there. So that is something that you can do. It's very, very different to what you're buying on the grocery and also in the market. Yan, sa palengke nyo. Jam-pack yun. The first time that I saw that and we've cooked it, now we were buying all of our tofus there. Decaf Coffee Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David Spade Insulin Wine and Tea in the areas of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. And for our Save One campaign, hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes, this is ongoing. I invite you to join us as a reseller and a brand ambassador to help raise the awareness of the sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms of diabetes. And this is something that every Filipino is currently challenged right now. We have a history of diabetes as well, and that is because of the food that we eat. And imagine having a sugar regulator in there. You can still continue to enjoy whatever you're enjoying, that's fatty stuff in there, and that sweet food that you're drinking, and add this in your food or in your daily consumptions so that you can regulate that. You don't have to increase your sugar levels in there and make you feel dozy, dizzy, and doesn't allow you to be in the state in which it's an uncomfortable state. So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 to partner with Teacup Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. Now, if you've just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. You may secret this link, this video, and invite your friends and watch with us. You may also tag them in the comment section below and give them a shout out or thumbs up, encouragement, and motivation. Let's, have them go in here and just acknowledge and express gratitude in their space. As for me, giving a shout out to all of our fellow mental model collector inside the Be Learning Society by Master Coach A. And if you are one person who desires experiences and transformations in the areas of your health, wealth, and relationship, I invite you to join us inside the Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the Mental Model Masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. For the next month, our masterclass, I'm excited and looking forward to this. It's going to be the Wisdom Wheel Mental Model Save the date of September 30th, Friday at 7:30 p.m. And the Wisdom Wheel is a method for solving problems that uses humanity's collective wisdom instead of relying solely on our own thinking and trial and error. If you have been trying to figure out what is the best way for you to move forward, how it is for you that you can resolve some of the problems that you have. Maybe you have that problem for the longest time already and you can't seem to resolve it. Even when you tried, you're still, not getting that gist in there. You learn from this. I tell you, it's going to be a life-changing experience for you. And the Be Learning Society is the tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. On top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from the Cup Republic, you also get a benefit of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for more information and registration assistance, just connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. We are now diving into today's conversation in our Radical Healing series. I'm going to talk about trash talking and garbage in, garbage out. Well, I'm going to give you a perspective of what trash talking is, because at most often than not, trash talking is taking a look at on a negative way. And this is something that you've experienced in the workplace for common things, di ba? Sa opisina, pinag-uusapan tong trash talking na to. Please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others in the conversation for Radical Healing series. I truly believe that as a leader, as someone who has a stake in the team, in the project, in the business, we need to start being mindful about the conversations that we're having. Ito yung nagiging challenge sa mga tao sa opisina. Kaya madaming nawawala at nagwawala sa opisina. All right? For those of you joining, if this is the first time you're joining me, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, I am Life Coach Shaun. I am the man from Pasig City. I'm a professional certified life and mental health coach for Life Coach Philippines. I've been certified in the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. I've been in the life coaching industry for more than 4 years now. I started back in 2018, and life coaching for me is a divine appointment. Because during the time when I was starting, I was looking for John Maxwell to get certified. But lo and behold, God has given me to pat me in the space to allow me to create that necessary inspiration and motivation for transformation. I believe that is what all we need right now, especially those people who are champions, who are succeeded in your career, succeeded in your endeavors, but you seem to be in a space in which you're asking a bunch of questions. Sabi kong lunch, kasi lunchtime na, no? A bunch of questions that you can't seem to fill. You have this question mark. You feel that all of the things that you're doing, even though you're successful, you feel that it's not you. You feel that you are a different person. You feel that there's a lot of question marks and you're trying to figure out how to navigate to it, but you can't seem to find the answer in there. And that's what I want to help you out, is fill that gap so that you can stay inspired, motivated, and for you to be in the state where you are transforming towards a person that you want to be. I am also a Master Coach Apprentice of Master Coach A. I'm also a public speaker. I'm also a coaching entrepreneur, and we started working on that and being a coaching entrepreneur. So if you are someone who wants to little by little get out of the corporate world and do your thing, life coaching will allow you to do that. I'm also a mental model collector and a husband, a father, and I'm also a person that realized that life can be better when you are in the right space, doing the right things at the right time. All right. As a life coach, I empower men to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. So if you are someone who is a father currently and you want to be able to help your children, do the things that they love and love the things that they do, that allows you to feel that, father, being a father, and that is something that I will help you out. I teach humor and creativity. That's what I do. I remove all of the seriousness in there and allow you to see perfection is something that you can take a vacation from. It's something that's a creativity killer, and it's something that you can start overcoming and just enjoy the time. In the future, if you're gonna watch this on replay, just comment in there #replay, and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any of the points that we will be sharing with you. If you're able to resonate with that, just send us a message in there. We'll help you out. All right. And we also find the link of the video, YouTube video. If you want high definition videos in there, YouTube is available. You can get the replay on the link of the episodes of Brewing Live. We have a bunch of episodes in there that will allow you to just grow as a human being. Sabi niya, to be a beautiful butterfly. And that is something that we can help you out please do follow and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified with new learnings when the video becomes available. And before I continue on, just acknowledging the presence of everyone who's joining us in the comment section. So if you are in YouTube, by the way, if you're thinking, bakit wala nagko-comment dito? Most of the comments is in Facebook, all right? But we're thankful for YouTube for allowing us to be in that space and influence the space in there. And if you want to engage with us, just hop in here so we would help you out. Coach Tin, also my better half, is here. Coach C, maraming salamat. Coach Rezzhel, hello, Coach Rezzhel. See you a little bit later at the Copy Republic. And, it's something that you can do. Go to the Copy Republic. We're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And let's have a conversation later this evening, all right? So trash talking, garbage in, garbage out. If you know someone who has experienced trash talking, and maybe you've experienced one as yourself in your career, in your business, or even with your friends. Di ba yung mga friends yan, kung ano-anong pinagsasabi sa'yo na nakakasakit na, o di ba? Trash talking, based on Merriam-Webster dictionary, is defined as disparaging, taunting, or boastful comments, especially between opponents, trying to intimidate each other. O yan, you might think there, Coach, para mga friends ko naman yung mga kausap ko or yung mga boss ko naman. O, mukha namang hindi ata opponent sila. I mean, this can be a totally different way of doing things, but this is how Merriam-Webster defined it. Now, in other terms, trash talking is a form of insult. O yan, ang trash talking ay insulto. Yan, yung insulto ka. Yan, trigger ka, pinupush lahat ng buttons mo. It's common in the sports events. Yan, basketball, yan, football, wrestling, and these are the sports that you would see a lot of trash talking happening. And even in baseball, you would hear that. Now, when someone is trash talking, it's intimidating the opposing or the opposition or the opponent to be less confident about their abilities, less confident about their skill, less confident about their knowledge, the wisdom that they have, for them to be able to win easier. Now, the flip side of this, I'm going to talk to you about the flip side as well of trash talking, is when you are utilizing this in a conversation in humorous spirit, where I say humorous spirit, you uplifting the person, that is something that you can utilize to inspire person to be more and to do more. Kasi yun nga, usually, ang ginagamit ng trash talking is degrading the person. Yan. Binababa yung confidence mo. So if you've experienced a moment in which you've talked to your boss, you've talked to a colleague, you talked to a friend, and that person, instead of uplifting you, that person is, pushing you down the ground and more and deeper and deeper. That is a trash talking conversation. Now, let's talk about the common trash talk. Yan. So think about the time in which you were able to work, work or outside of work. Maybe you're talking to a friend and having that conversation, as I said a while ago, in an insulting way. You might have, been taught to your boss or maybe a colleague or maybe a client told you that your English is poor. O yan, di ba? Nag-English ka at we have poor English. Or your Baroque English, yan, o yan. Or your presentation skills is unprofessional. Or maybe your slides have a lot of different things in there that people don't understand. Or maybe you have a wrong spelling. O di ba? Lahat na lang pinansin, pinuna. This kind of trash talking, when you hear this at work, eventually, there are two folds lang naman, di ba? One would happen is you would improve and develop yourself and seek for feedback or mentoring from that person so that you can create whatever you need to create in ways for it to be presentable. But the flip side of it, which not a lot of people are taking a look at this, and this is something for the leaders out there, I really want you to pay attention on this. Kasi ito yung reason kung bakit sa una, nag-hire ka ng empleyado at maganda yung performance, then eventually, start nagdi-decline sila. So, nagtataka ka, why is it that this person, when I hire this person, very motivated, very inspired, very high energy, then all of a sudden, after a few months, after a year, their performance starts declining. Yan po kasi yung mga conversation na ginagawa natin that's hitting the person. So, it causes people to get traumatized because they feel that the work that they do, the effort that they put in, and even the time that they spend creating, it's not something that's yielding the result because of the conversation that you have. Minsan, maririnig mo pa, may mga boss or leaders magsasabi dyan na, I'm just giving you the feedback, but I tell you that feedback, if that's a negative statement and then that's not uplifting the person, it's gonna hit them very, very hard. Now, based on research, trash talking undermines creativity. So kung dating empleyado mo maayos, if you have an employee that's working very well, then eventually you start, they start listening to trash talk. It will stop them from being creative. Remember, creativity is precursor to innovation. You cannot innovate if you are not creative. So if your company is focused on innovation and you're constantly trash talking your employees, other people in the space, that will hit you. Yeah. If you are someone who is being targeted, you will likely be, pwede kasing ma-motivate ka in trash talking. You would start doing the work, extending your hours, but the problem there is you will be distracted. Yeah. Think about the time in which people a handful of things shared to you, instead of you being motivated and doing creative things and innovative things, you got distracted with a lot of different things. Ang tawag dito firefighting, di ba? Ayusin mo to, ayusin mo yun, ayusin mo yan. Wala ka naman naayos because it's a temporary relief. So what happens if you feel highly motivated? For example, sige, parang na-trash talk ka, pero nakita mo na mukhang this is my opportunity to prove myself that I can be better. Well, if you're motivated, then you probably take action. But unfortunately, what happens in there, sabi ko nga kanina, instead of you trying to prove yourself wrong to the other person, you lose sight of the most important part of managing the situation. Yan yung nangyayari. So, minsan, niisip mo, parang namang, yung feedback ko naman parang maayos naman, pero yung tao parang plumakda, o di ba? Hindi gumalaw yan. So, that is what happens. Now, as a manager, when you trash talk, it can be disruptive to other people from being creative because it's maligning the person. It's harming the individual and not doing, the things that they need to do. And eventually, what they would do is unethical. Di ba? Minsan may isip mo, maganda yung result, then eventually, along the way, you would figure out that, hey, that the behavior of the person was not good because the result kind of yield to it, but there are some things that's happened down the line that affected a lot of different things. And some people that experience trash talking result into disruptive behaviors, like pushing people to produce more, unreasonable timelines, and also the lack of support. So, kung naka-experience ka na trash talk ka, at you are in a space in which you are not moving forward, you are not progressing, or you have so much pressure right now that you cannot move, I tell you, it's time for you to, make a reflection of what's happening in your life. Now, for everyone, as a leader, we must create a model for people to get that inspiration and motivation so that they're constantly creative. Now, there are some things that you can do. Minsan, iniisip mo kasi yung trash talking is something to uplift a person. It really depends on the other person who's receiving it, because at times you have people that it's okay for you to trash talk them and they get motivated and they get to overcome whatever adversity they have. But there are some people that are really not good with that kind of conversation. May mga trauma sila. Totoo po yan. 100%. Lahat may trauma tayo. And that is accepted or received in a different way. Now, one of the things that you can do, shift towards, this garbage conversation. So, say, trash talking nga, di ba? Murus garbage yung binabato mo sa tao, is to utilize humor in your conversation. Instead of focusing on the bad things and shoving that in the face of the individual, we can help remove that garbage in that person's life and clear that up. Decluttering yan. Yan kasi yung challenge. Di ba, Coach Lin? Ito yung, Coach Lee nandiyan nanonood and talking about safety in the workplace, it's not the physical aspect that's really killing slowly the people in the workplace. It's that conversations. It's the way that the brain is receiving that conversation. And if you continue to allow to throw trash in the person, I tell you, mauubusan ka ng empleyado. It will happen. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. But if you're able to utilize and shift this towards having a humoristic conversation, then the magic happens. You can do this by, simple lang, learning and practicing the multiplier skills mental model. Yan. Ituturo ko sa iyo yung mental model because one of the things that our team to this month is mental model. Now, the multiplier skill mental model is being intentional about what you say to the person. Yeah. If you've heard the garbage in, the garbage out, as I said a while ago, it is a constant you are consuming negative things, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative, lahat negative yan, then you will experience that at the same. So if you are experiencing, or if you are reading, you're learning from people that are not so good in what they're doing, then eventually, yan din yung magiging fruits na you will lead you. So when you are teaching your team as a leader, you must be intentional about what you say. You must be intentional on coaching them. When I say coaching, it's not mentoring, mind you, for people in the corporate world, for leaders. Pag sinasabihan niyo po yung mga tao what to do, that is mentoring, okay, or advice giving. Coaching is allowing the person to reflect on their situation, to reflect on their thinking, to reflect on their decisions, so that they can be empowered to decide on their own. Now, the next thing that you need to be able to teach your people on how to be able to overcome this garbage in, garbage out, is to seek feedback from people they trust. You know, that they are constantly seeing themselves, improving themselves, developing themselves, so that they can respond in better ways. Now, feedback, if done right, kasi minsan yung feedback, hindi maganda yung feedback sa opisina, kaya madaming natotrauma sa opisina, di ba? Pag na-principal sa office ka, ang tawag ko nga dyan, if you're someone who's being called in the principal office and you are being asked to explain what happened, o di ba? Why? O di ba? Yung why, lahat ng why na yan, nag-wall up ka na. You walled up for already, you have that amygdala hijack already, and you're not able to respond. And you as a leader, we as a leader, we need to change that conversation from why to what. Yan, what is happening, what has been done, what are the things that you've seen, you've observed, so that they can be influenced to learn to do the next step, have clarity of what to do next in their journey. Now, this is something that we need to practice in our conversation. Minsan nakaka-trigger, di ba, as leaders. You can be triggered by the actions of the individual. But when you practice humor in the conversation, you are able to enjoy the laughter and see the brighter side of the conversation. It makes things lighter. And the person opens up to express more, to share more, so that you can solve the problem and help support the person for them to creating action plans to be better. Now, as human beings, we are a funny, race. Yeah. In science, sabi niya, in science, humor has evolved to help us manage challenging and fearful situations by processing them lightly. So, kung medyo tough na yung situation, add humor in there. Tulungan mo po yung tao para hindi trash talking at hindi nagiging negative yung thinking nila. Because when you help them see the humoristic side of the problem, of the situation, it allows them to cope until they're able to figure out and find creative ways to overcome the challenge. Dito, cognitive neuroscientist and author of book Ha! The Science of When We Laugh and Why, Scott Wims, he observed sabi niya, my first thought when I think about humor, it is a great way for us to have evolved so we don't have to hit each other with a stick. O yan, di ba? Minsan nagpupukpukan tayo doon. Instead of finding ways for us to resolve things, hindi natin nare-resolve. Kasi blame game. Kasi hindi ginawa ni hindi ginawa to, lahat yan nangyayari. Instead of taking accountability. So when you are providing feedback, add humor in the conversation. So what I'm gonna teach you, yan, naisip ko, okay coach, parang okay, gets ko na, intindihan ko na yan. So what's next? What's next for me? You can still utilize trash talking. Yan. So isip po, akala ko ba coach, hindi pwede. Ayan, turo ko sa'yo. I'm going to teach you a tip that you can use trash talking in an objective and deliberate way. And which will allow you as a leader to help others be inspired and motivated. Yan. Ang pwede nyong gawin po ay reverse trash talk. Yan, reverse trash talk. Oh, instead of you telling that person negative things, yan, focus on the positive things of the person have. Yan, highlight mo yung mga magandang ginagawa niya na. Ikaw kasi, these are the things that you've done and these are the things that you can do. Focus on this one because this is something that you can utilize. Being courageous, being bold, good looking, something that you can utilize, rather than utilizing bad words na, ikaw kasi hindi mo ginawa to, ikaw kasi, you're not taking a look at things, you're not studying things, that's why you are in this space. Flip that up. Have that conversation positively. Allow the other person for them to take a look at things so that they can look at ways to think better, look at ways to feel better, look at ways to, behave better. That is what we need to start changing. Help them see the positive light of everything, in every situation, in every problem, and allow them to take a step back. Turo nga ni Master Coach, a 30,000 foot view, take a look at things in perspective and help them highlight with energy, with conviction, di ba? With the heart and the love and the care to other person, so that they can see themselves, they can see the negative, they can see the positive, they can utilize the negative and integrate that with the positive, and find creative ways for them to be better, to think better, diba? To learn better, and all of this different things, rather than them being serious and being scared about not trying anything at all. They say that human beings aren't meant to be scared and serious all the time. Sabi nila yan. And I totally agree. Yung kasi yung kulang. The missing piece in there in our conversations, think about the conversations that you're having where you're with people. May mga times na nakikipag-usap ka sa mga tao na you're jolly, you're joyful, you put humor in there, but there are times that you suddenly shift and become so serious. Diba? Have you ever asked yourself why you're shifting that way? Because I believe for us to be able to connect with other people is to constantly be in a state where we're enjoying the conversation. We're allowing people to really feel our energy in there, feel that we are someone who is there for them, make them feel na you want the best for them, rather than making them feel like they're unworthy, making feel like they're someone who, even if they do something, they're not relevant in there. So instead of trash talking, practice this reverse trash talking and inspire others to see the bright side of life so that they can take massive action. And doing so, teach them, as I've shared a while ago, this mental model that they can utilize for them to learn properly. And you need to start creating that space for them, that they're able to understand how, the multiplier skill, when they're able to learn the bad things, the not so good things, and eventually multiply that as you go along in helping them, equipping them, it's going to be a lot better. So utilize trash talk in a positive way and use reverse trash talking, because when you're able to do that, I tell you, it's going to change. It's going to change the way that your people see perspective. It's going to change the way that you see other people. And it's also going to change the way that you're having your conversation. And it spans further to your family members, to your spouse, to your children, so that they don't feel that, they're not worthy of your attention. All right. Now, if you are in the space right now and you feel that you're not progressing or moving in your life, and you want to be able to remove all of this garbage in your life, and you want to move forward, take advantage of my next level life coaching program, and I will journey with you to set up your life and get back in your feet, so that you can influence and inspire others to do the same, because that is something that we can start doing. If you are someone who wants to inspire people, you want to motivate people, but you want to motivate them in ways that they will grow, they will become better, book a strategy session with me, and I will help you champion your way to success. All right. Thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. I would like to invite you to join us on floor every single day, in exception on a Friday, for our face-to-face community events. Join me later for Comfy Sundays, Sundays for Life. I'm going to teach you all about creativity. And creativity is something that we all have. Wala lang yan in the process because of a lot of different things. Maybe you were not, you were not acknowledged by your peers, you were not acknowledged by your teacher, you're not acknowledged by your parents that you are creative. Let me ignite that back to you, because creativity, as I've said, is a precursor to innovation. You need to be creative to innovate. If you cannot create, innovation is a difficult thing to do. Have a conversation with me at 7:30 p.m. Nurturing Monday, walk along with Coach Tin, talks about relationship. If you want to ignite and open up your heart to a relationship with yourself, I tell you, if you're able to do that, it makes the world far, far better for you. Have a conversation with her at 7:30 p.m. on a Monday. Group Tuesday is all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine. Of course, if we want to make things happen, habits will help you make it happen. So join Master Coach Jasmine every Tuesday for habits creation. Now, if you are someone who is in a question mark right now and trying to understand your purpose, I've done that back in 2016. I started the journey on identifying my purpose. And if you want to figure out that one, Away in a Day with Coach Rezzhel can make that happen to you on a Wednesday. Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A talks about healing of the soul. Yan, making that connection and being a human being. I've been attending this for the last 4 years and it's a powerful journey and it just allowed me to stay connected with me as a human being. Mga lalaki kasi ang hirap, di ba, mag-connect sa emotions natin because we are not taught how to express our emotions. Then finally, Fab Saturday, open mic with Coach Rezzhel for those who just want to sing, want to enjoy, want to express, you want to allow yourself to be free from whatever expectations that people are giving you. Be free with that with Fab Saturday, open mic with Coach Rezzhel. All right? As I close, I like to speak to all of the fathers out there, the dads in there who are unsung heroes of the global workforce. There's a lot of competition in the workplace and in the world right now, compared to 10 years ago. And there seems to be a never-ending need for us to stand out on the crowd and tirelessly in pursuit of success. But in the reality, the Great Resignation, which you've heard, we probably taught to you, maybe you've read that in the internet, there's also a great opportunity in there for every worker to start building wealth and becoming their own version of CEOs while still being employed. I'm still in that situation. Master Coach Jasmine has transitioned now. She is now full-time in life coaching. I'm working towards that and working myself to be a CEO and eventually still employed but moving full-time. I invite you to join us in joining us in a journey in becoming a coaching entrepreneur. Like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 and map your success by being a certified co-actively co-create life coach. And the CACC certification program is an international CPD accredited course with 40 CPD units. And CACC course includes a 21-based web-based learning and a lifetime access, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp online with Master Coach A, and a 3-day online virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And the program also comes with a done-for-you coaching program, so you can start practicing. You don't have to, enroll anywhere else. We have that for you. We'll help you out in there and jumpstart the second fastest growing profession in the world today. Life coaching, for your information, is truly a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills and, multiple domains. You can do that, thereby increasing your relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. Our next class, that's going to be on October 15th, 22nd, and 29th. Those are 3 Saturdays. Call now and Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 to make that inspiration that you want happen and motivate people to take action. All right? Join us back again for another episode of Brewing Live. Same time, same digital space for episode 446. Peace be with you with Coach Maripe. This is Coach Shaun, the Joya, mentally fit to serve you in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Labang boom. We'll see you again soon. Have a blessed day ahead. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.